All right, go ahead, brother.
Oh, good. Okay, so right now we're going to work on Zeus with his crooked sitting. He's got that going on, and definitely still wanting to get in front on walks. So what we're going to do here, we're going to work first on creating like a way so he can't turn into us, because he's expecting food from our right hands, like this picture every time we go for that auto sit. So what we're going to do, we're going to go up against the wall. So when I walk in here, my foot's going to come out like this in front. Physical signal, good, that he can see. He can't turn because he's up against the wall. I'm going to go behind the back for my product placement here and reward him behind me, so it's no longer a big deal that he thinks it's coming from my right hand. When he looks at me here, heel, and then we start moving again. We'll go right here. Good. So when we do that automatic sit, it's a way to really slow him down too, in his just train of thought, right? So he can't just be like, I have no rules, I'm just going 1,000,000 miles an hour. Heel. And it creates a really So there he went in front, so I could do some spatial pressure there. I could also go into the remote collar with that one. Heel. Good. Next. This is another way to really define that boundary at your knee line. So most of the time with people when healing, their dogs are really trying to get in front of them. You see he tries to go in front there, a little spatial pressure. Heel. Let's try that again. Heel. I'll go up against the cabinets here. So we're trying to get a lot of muscle memory. So he starts sitting straighter. Good, very nice. You can see he literally looked down at my foot, seeing when that was coming across. When he looks at you, it's another way to increase that attention. So you can see here, he's staring at my hand. So if you see his face. Good. Heel. As soon as he looks, I can mark that and then say heel. And that's gonna be one way you can increase the attentiveness, especially when you're outside and on walks. You see looking at the hand. Foot is the signal. I'm gonna give a little leash pressure. Good. Pay him for that one. Left side. Go behind your back with that one. He's gotta be in a funky angle here.
I know, I see him.
Heel. He looks at me, and then that's gonna prompt that movement. I'm waiting for him to look before I pay him here. Good. Heel. Yeah, his eyes are
Looking for food.
because now he's on the left, which is way better than the right. So he's not going to go across the body doing that. The other way that we can create that boundary, so he's going to start out pretty hot in walks. That's just how he is. Making sure that he's not blowing past the door boundary, first thing. I would also, even when you get the leash on, make sure he's calmer when you put the leash on in general. And when you go outside, if he just goes, cool, I'm going to rip you out the door, do your 180. So if he goes like, you know how we like do like this, right? So if I toss one, right, so we're just 180 him, right back in. Good. Another good way for that boundary too, is I always call it like the lead customer in Costco, it's that spatial pressure, turn into them. So even before you go on like a walk around your neighborhood, like a destination, start out with your right hand turns, your left hand turns, and show them here's where you need to be, and settle that brain down a little bit. And then I would start doing your automatic sits, and we're really using that as like a way to really establish that boundary, but also check in for attention too. Good. You can go ahead and pause there, man.
Cool.